A father who burned his own son. Rakuzanya na mwana wa neighbor. That father is not
doesn't
a joke.
want that.
Like he burnt him into ashes, or he just burnt.
You don't want to know how he burnt him.
Oh my good gracious Lord. Anyhow, besides that, there's a man who has also burnt himself with petrol over ngayamazo kurana ne mukazi we.
This man is hospitalized. He's still in hospital, but he's supposed to appear in court.
Today, the stories are funny. Look, listen, there's also another man, Eyase Exiwe, after hours of reconciling. You remember that saying of
you know how you con your ex afresh and you like to get there,
don't go back behind to where you came
from.
All those stories are coming up right now. We are live on our YouTube, Galaxy FM/TV. Do subscribe and be a part of the conversation.
Coming to you live from Plot 249, Gaba Road. Hot on the heels. Fast, reliable, and informative. Agagwira wo, gasokira wano, gatabanagafuna. Agagwira wo, 100.2 Galaxy FM.
Police enonyo musajja eyayochezo omwana we lwakuzanya n'abaana ba neighbor.
9-year-old child. This man is called Abel Mwesije. He's from Shema district in some place called Rampunje Cell.
Rampunje.
Now, the man warned his son against playing with neighbor. The son, you know how kids are. Kids, they always love to play with other kids. So the kid went back to the neighborhood and started playing with other kids, escorting them to the shop, going to fetch firewood with them. So when he saw this, he got annoyed. He went and got a machete.
Yamawe.
Hit it up.
Made it hot. That man is a murderer. He went and got a machete,
panga,
a jambia, omuhoro. That's how they call it in Nyankore.
Yes.
And he put it in fire.
After making it red hot,
oh God,
he got it and started burning the legs.
He's merciless because you know
he tied the kids' legs
and
then he started burning them with that. Oh my God! Can you imagine?
Lord Jesus Christ, Tulagawa.
Where is all that bitterness coming from? Because I mean, kids are harmless, fine, but a kid will always be a kid. If you find a kid going back to doing something they did before, caution them. Don't punish them severely like this. This is torture and it's child abuse.
What has been done to this man?
He has run away.
They are looking for
police,
him.
Yes, police is still hunting for this guy.
Where's the child as we're speaking?
On the run. The child is in the hospital receiving treatment.
To be serious because look, listen. There are 4 stages to this crime. One, the thought of punishing the kid. Second, grabbing that panga. Grabbing the panga.
And taking the time to heat it up.
Before heating it up, he would have cut off that boy's leg. If there was some bit of scuffle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the second step. He has gotten a tool, a murder tool. And then the third stage is crazy. Because a machete...
He ties the kid's legs.
A machete is used to cut, isn't it? To chop.
Yes.
But now you have the audacity
to heat up that metal.
At that time, because listen, this is your child. Wali okutekonga omulawo oba wali okuteka ekintu kyonna ng'ogenda kuba omwana wo. Omwana ayinza okunyiiza. But then by the time you pick up the stick, you're thinking twice about it. But this man had the audacity to pick up the panga.
Like it took his time. It was a process.
Put it in fire and then put the panga on the boy's legs. Bamusibe.
Bail. Because we've seen parents who are torturing kids getting bail. Yesterday there was Fred Enanga, police spokesperson, was speaking about a man who got a woman who punished her kid. This woman tied her kid upside down and then tied the legs and started torturing the child, burning the legs and beating. And she got bail last week.
Okay.
She got bail. She's out now. So what is she doing to the child?
We have failed as parents.
I think such parents should not even be granted
we have failed
bail.
as parents. By the way, there's like mental illness in Bazadevena, because now look at the second story. A Kayunga man is on the run after hitting a biological child with a blunt object to death. Yeah.
He's on the run. This man is called Suna Moses. He's from Nachiuni village in Kangulumira. The child is 4 years old.
Oh no, but so say naye yayocheza omwana w'emyaka 9. Ono yakuta omwana w'emyaka 4 namubba ekintu ku mutwe ekintu kyekyo lyabadde jinja.
A blunt object, but the child just died there and then on the spot. So you can imagine where this anger is coming from, where it's headed.
It should be something in our soil. The way our plants are growing these days, I think they make us high. Or they affect our mental health. Because honestly speaking, mwana gwazala.
Yeah, 4 years. Like 4 years is still a very young
How
kid.
How do you get a blunt object and smack it on the head? What's wrong with you, man?
Fred Enanga is there speaking about it.
It's Sechanzi Ramadan, a 4-year-old with a blunt object, killing the young boy instantly. This man is on the run, and we put up a very serious manhunt for him. His motive is not yet established.
Uganda, you can be a part of these stories. We're live on our YouTube.
What gets me all the time is why when you punish a child, be able to take up the consequences.
The responsibility.
But if you run away, it's even worse. At least go and be in jail because you know you have done something bad, maybe out of your hot temper, maybe you overreacted. Be punished for it. But how do you live with yourself running away?
People are depressed. People are emotionally inclined. They have become extremists. Something needs to be done.
Like
because
what?
People are doing regrettable things
now,
after.
Sincerely, what do we do? Should we... I think maybe, probably you think we should make counseling and mentor
How are we going to do that?
We need it to come down as government, but people do not take mental issues seriously, by the way. If you tell someone, oyinza okufunayo counselor at the main hospital, referral hospital, will someone really go to see a counselor saying they have mental issues? People are only thinking about money.
We are starting to see this is not light at the end of the tunnel. This is darkness. This is a storm at the end of the tunnel. Because look, listen. This is the fourth story of the day, isn't it? There's a man who has burnt himself with petrol over a fight with a wife, and he's being charged with attempted murder.
Now,
like you fight with your wife.
By the way, he burnt himself last week.
Before
he's now in hospital.
You're my wife. Tuyombe. You have stressed me. I have the audacity to pour petrol on myself. And say because
most men will pass their anger too.
And ban the woman instead.
And ban the woman over the child. But this one decided to ban himself. Anyway, he's called Kakande Ali. He's 45 years old. And is a resident of Nansana. His wife is Nabachwa Florence. They separated about 17 years ago. They have 2 kids together. I think guy was not over this woman. So he keeps disturbing her. And, the woman keeps resisting him. So the woman went to police last week and reported the matter. She said, he's even spoiling my affairs right now. So the police summoned him. He refused to go to police. So police went to him. When they saw the police coming to him, he just went to his motorcycle, got petrol, poured on himself, and burnt himself.
Me, instead of going to prison because of you, I'd rather ban myself. Yes. I think omanyi bino ebintu byemukola abasajja nga mwakabafuna ebyokubalunga ne mbatera muzika nyoka ulire simanyika yayana, those things, what are they called? So the man gets crazy over you. You forget that wamulunga ngwe n'ogenda and then he can't leave. Man,
yalaba police ono yesogga enju ye n'addira petroli n'ajja n'amweyiira mu maaso ga poliisi mukyala we n'aba okuba enduulu banaye mujje munyambe biki bwebitu gyali mu kufuna obujjanjabi naye mu bwangu ddala twamuguddeko omusango ogw'okugezaako ogwa attempted suicide era olumala okuva ku kitanda ajja twalibwa mu kooti.
Oh my God.
He's in bed, hospitalized. From there, again court for attempted murder is a crime.
His life has just taken a U-turn. Now, there's another man who has killed his ex-lover hours after reconciliation. What is this?
Buheju. This woman, they separated with this guy. He's 44 years old. He's called Bataho Cosma. Now, the wife is called Mayanja Josephine, the late 35. So she to pay a sako, she was in a sako kati yazo kusasula sente mu sako ye. Then she met with the guy. Guy started calling her fresh and told her, tugendeko waka. So they went home. That night they had a fight, a bitter fight, and the man ended up getting a jambia and chopping the woman, killing her on spot, just
Lord
like that.
Have mercy.
Era omusajja ono kwe n'amulimbikiriza bw'atyo n'amutwala mu maka ge ge yalimu. Tekyabalobedde era mu kiro bazzeemu okulwanagana, omusajja gye yafunye ejjambiya n'atema bubi nnyo omukyala ono ku mutwe n'amuttirawo.
And you say we are not mad?
I don't know. Sometimes it's the things that we do.
No, but
us
these
now,
cases...
like now, us women, because me, when I'm done with you, I mean, that phase should be closed. If I go back to you, then we are opening old wounds. And if you know that the guy that you were with previously has maybe anger issues,
Have you ever heard of this
violence
phrase?
issues.
Amazzi gakulukutira we gaali gakulukutidde.
Nedda bambi. Not in that aspect of love.
If water has
If
ever
it will
flown
be
from a certain path,
No, but if you know, people know the guys that they have been with. If I know this guy is cool, calm, but if you know he has a history of anger and violence and all that, please don't go back. Just don't go back, because the old wolves will come up the moment you say something. And you know how women are. Women keep speaking and angering men. They are like they're like
they're daring.
Yeah, they're daring. Like they keep rising temperatures of people. So the moment the temperature keeps rising, you see the guys.
But the story is different these days in Western Uganda. Women are beating up men seriously. Yes, in Western and Northern Uganda.
Northern Uganda. I agree. Very well. But
Western,
Western, Western, do they have the energy
from
to hit
Rentobo
women?
Kabare, those ends Kanungu going down to Kunjiri. They beat them seriously. First
They
of all,
teach them lessons.
men are
Men
drunk.
have beaten us, man. Men have really beaten us. We have suffered. In the hands of men.
Away from that, there's a statistic by the Bank of Uganda that indicates that we, as Ugandans, are headed for trouble, because 58.9% of us as a population, we don't care how we spend our money.
We are dealing with inflation. They do not know. But one thing is, some people earn money day to day. This research was done it's called Financial Capability Survey. It was done, I think, from 2020. They covered about 3,338 families. And that represents about 22.8 million people. So from this research, they were looking at issues of household income, insurance, how people save. They realized Ugandans don't save at all. Most of them. Most of them spend the money that comes in the day. 70K or 100K, and that's what they said. When they asked them, how do you live? Most people say, we work for the day. What we get is what we survive on. If we are saving, what to saving za rent. See za kusaving ambu maybe for the future in case vichi.
But we're headed for the worst, because the prices have gone high extremely, beyond,
everything
high.
Now we are seeing is
they're almost,
ridiculous.
some of them have doubled, some of them have quadrupled, some of them are scarce. They're not available. It's not a question of whether you have money. The goods are not available. The salaries and wages have remained constant. So by the time we reach like Christmas.
Yeah, but I think also this financial literacy needs to come to school seriously, because why are kids going to school if they're not going to learn how to live with day-to-day things? Like money. You spend money every day.
Have you ever read the book? Have you ever... Are you well versed?
Rich dad, poor
definitely. There are things they will never teach you in school.
Yeah, but they need to. I mean, that's the reason why books like that come out.
If Pam, if you've seen people growing up in your neighborhood, children being grown up by different families, if omwana wabaya kulira mu family nga basiga sente, they've invested in this and that and that, and they've been hands-on business-wise.
They will understand money.
They will understand money, and there are high chances that they will also invest in their adulthood.
But even if a child has not grown up in such a kind of home,
how are they going to know? You're not going to know it from school.
No, it starts with, school has got to teach children financial literacy.
They don't. Do you know how miserable the teachers are? How are they going to teach them about financial literacy?
In mathematics, they should find a way of fixing that topic in mathematics.
You see, money,
like in all classes,
money, and a child.
Like even if you don't have a source of income, like your salary earned as a parent, teach a child savings.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's my point. Because olaba sente, business minded for you children is like manners. Have you ever seen children from a good family nenga abana balina empisa ensiiwuufu? Then you see some children from a family that's not very good nenga abana balina empisa. That's the same thing that applies to money. Money is a culture.
It's a discipline.
It's a discipline that is instilled into the heads of our children by the parents. If you are a mother, a father, and you've not taught your children money, do not. I'll give you an example, Pam.
But,
you will see a very beautiful daughter of someone. They have everything they need to their disposal. But then they are conned by this muyayu or mushugugu from the street. And they give them money like money. Liquid money. Nebazikwatako. Namugamba jine emitwalo abiri jijo. This is a child who goes to a posh school. This is a child who has everything they need at their home. But they've never held money. Everything is just readily available. Womwagala okugula ekintu mutumani owa boda oba antigundi ng'omwana temumukwasangako ssente n'afuna akavubuka nga kalinamu emitwalo 5 ne kagimuwa omwana n'ateekawo leg nga talina. Even some of them, some parents have cars. Their children admire driving these cars. But all you do is put them in the back seat. N'afuna badman wa taxi namugamba linnya ku clutch wano gaziyamu okugulu bwoti.
Nalaba love.
You don't know.
This is 100.2 Galaxy FM. Zzina, bringing you all the fun.